When a woman has a miscarriage, it often sounds like one shrill cry and then a faint one, barely heard. Her body will wring itself rid of the fetus. Blood and tissue will spill out from between her legs, all in the body's attempt to wipe itself clean. When a country has a miscarriage, it sounds like 10,000 children convulsing in their twin beds, tearing their sheets and coughing up blood and slurring their words and licking the metal off their lips. It sounds like children with lead-heavy eyes and copper wire veins trying to remember the words to a lullaby, any lullaby. It sounds like one apology letter from the governor written on the back of an overdue water bill. All anyone can say is sorry and thoughts and prayers, and you still owe us $150, and we could have saved you for $150, but you know how hard that can be to scrape together, so here, take 150 bottles of water and try to feel like a clean thing again. This is how a country wipes itself clean of responsibility and lets all the dirty things die. The city is choking on one too many strangers' prayers, on all the credibility and pointer fingers crammed down its throat. It is trying to swallow the camera lenses and reporters' microphones in hopes that there's drinking water on the other side. There's a little black boy crying on the cover of Time magazine, and all anybody can see is Flint. Nobody remembers to cry for Washington, D.C., for Sebring, Ohio, for Durham and Jackson and Allentown. What a sad little black boy, like all the other little black boys with scars covering their bodies that remind their bodies that they are rotting from the inside out. When a woman has a miscarriage, it is often not anyone's fault, but a country always has someone to blame for these gradual genocides. There are 10,000 children convulsing in their twin beds, tearing their sheets and coughing up blood and slurring their words and licking the metal off their lips without a god or a governor to soothe them. The water in the city is blood thick and swelling with Saturnism. Lead poisoning makes babies' brains too slow, like rusty gears stumbling over each other. It makes sewage drains out of a woman's uterus stained red with little never gonna grow, but he was never gonna grow anyway. No, not with those big bones. He would never be able to see over the poverty line. So end his suffering with a little bit of tap water and one shrill cry and then a faint one, barely heard. There are 10,000 children running out of ways to reign over themselves. Even the clouds soak up poison, hanging gunmetal gray in the sky and casting the kind of shadow that booms, you cannot run, but they are still running and playing and bouncing around with their bellies full of pipes that clash together louder than the children can laugh. But they laugh anyway.